Right, take two. Come on, give us more than 2 minutes.
That's what she said.
Anyway, Jay.
Say again.
We're on for an early main event.
Well, I was thinking that before we came on, and I thought, I wonder if they're going to string it out on. We'll be listening to Johnny and flipping Anna for 30 minutes, talking shit with people.
To be fair, they didn't fill too much in that gap. I thought they might do
10 minutes, maybe.
The fact it's a Sunday, maybe they'll
10 minutes or so. Maybe. Yeah. A lot of yeah, it's bank holiday as well, isn't it? So
it is.
We might be done for like 10:30. 9:30. No, 10 o'clock. I don't know.
It depends if we go distance in this one or distance in that one.
I think this one will either go early or distance. I know that's a bit
I'd back distance in this, to be fair.
I think they're going to cancel each other out. Eggington's boxing is very underrated. Yes, Luca.
Yeah, big up, Luca. I hope you're well. Mine too, Luca.
I think I'd pick Tete to win and back the draw.
I did on points.
Wow.
Yeah, to be fair.
Right, let me get my scorecard. I want to score this one because I've got a funny feeling this one's going to be a draw.
I just hope you hope it's a draw. I hope it's a war.
No, I don't hope it's a draw. No, not at all.
Sounded good though, mate. It was a good flashpoint.
It did. You'll have to copyright trademark that. Listen, I'd love nothing but a war. I'm a Sam Eggington fan. I've watched him 3 or 4 times live. I think he boxed on a couple of crawler undercards as well.
Remember his fight with Frankie Gavin?
Yeah.
Stopped him.
Yeah. You beat the dog shit out of him, didn't you? Frankie Gavin's bare knuckle fighting in a couple of weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You're talking about, we were talking a minute ago about Dave.
One of the most. Listen, skill for skill, he was as good as the likes of like Amir Khan. That type of speed and just lazy and ill-disciplined, unfortunately. Because what a boxing IQ as well. Could think really quick, really reactive, and just got a sniff of notoriety and fame, do I want to say, and it just took his eye off the gym.
Yeah. Oh dear, Luca.
I spent a lot of time around him. He was training in Manchester at one point. Underneath, but I think it was Gallagher's upstairs, the old Gallagher's, the original one at Kerry Casey's, back of Kerry Casey's, and below there was somebody else. And Frankie Gavin was in there doing some S&C one time, and then I used to see him fairly regularly. But it's a shame, man. Bare knuckles not the one.
Nah, not at all. Right then, Cutler Eggington, let's have it.
Cutler's found a home for his right hand a couple of times, but not with any power. I think he's testing the range. Just as Eggington comes back with a couple of shots of his own.
What are you on clockwise, Jay?
2:30.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Savage. What a guy, man.
With his peach gloves on. Gotta love it. I don't think I've ever seen boxing gloves that colour ever.
Cutler's a good fighter, isn't he?
Very good. He beat McKenna in his last outing.
Big left hook by Cutler. Yeah. He looked good in that Stephen McKenna fight.
But McKenna's naturally a bigger guy as well, isn't he? I think Cutler came up a division, did he not, for that fight?
I can't think.
Well, what's this? This is at welterweight, is it?
Super welter.
So 154?
Yeah.
No. What I mean is Cutler's not a career 154, though, is he? Cutler's more 147.
Yeah, possibly. He's quite short and stocky, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
But then again, Eggington's really tall and gangly. So maybe it's just average.
I think it's just average, yeah.
Eggington's very easy to hit, isn't he? Has always been the issue for him.
Yeah. He's getting caught. So he's throwing, but Cutler's catching him and then catching him with a left hook on the exit.
Yeah.
Very good. They're not feeling each other out anyway.
No. I think we knew, didn't we, what this was going to be?
Yeah, we established that from the second the fight was made.
Before
a punch
was signed. Well, they're calling it the fight of the night, whatever that means. This is what it's being billed as. Good shots by Eggington off the ropes. I've never heard that on a card before, like a fight be referred to as the fight of the night before.
Not when you try to flip. What about the main event? That's a right piss take, isn't it?
Yeah. Strange.
Who's winning this round for you? Because I am at a loss.
I think Cutler's landed the better shots.
I thought Cutler, but
Sam Eggington's coming into it more. He's grown into the round, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, Dean. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. I've got Cutler on points personally.
I said Cutler. I thought Cutler points, but we've not really spoke much on this fight, have we?
No,
really.
Yeah, and yes, Luca. I believe it's his only loss as well. Bradley Stingraying around.
Cutler round for me, that one, boys.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's some proper heat in that McKenna fight one there, the build up and everything.
I can smell the shite running down your inside of your leg.
What card? We were talking about this yesterday, weren't we? It was on a big card, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Well, no, it was on a zine. Was it on a zine?
Was it? And
Saw
then
Cutler's
answer to him saying he could smell the shite running down his leg. He went like that, didn't he? With his teeth. McKenna was fuming when he did that.
I was. Dean, Jay thinks so. I think he might.
No, I didn't say knockout, did I? I think TKO, if anything.
Well,
I don't think he's going to knock him out. But
I think he'll stop him anyway.
I do.
I think points, personally. But again, I think Ben's going to put on a statement tonight. I'll stand on the hill.
He's going to have to.
We're going to get some stick, mate.
We're going to get slaughtered tomorrow. Anything less than that's not good enough. He can't labour to a win.
No, he can't.
Well, he can. But that ain't going to do him any good, is it?
Yeah, but the critics aren't going anywhere if he labours to a win.
I am hoping and I am praying on this Easter Sunday, the Lord's time, that Ben Whittaker comes out with Whittaker on his kit somewhere. He has to have it. I'd have it on my shorts. Well, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be.
Well, I saw Lee and had the wheelchair in the back, so I think Cameron's playing mind games.
He's been very, very vocal these past couple of days. I mean, Lee's never been a shrinking violet, and he's not averse to making dramatic statements, but he's been really aggressive with what he thinks is going to happen.
You know what it is? They're trying everything they can to get into Whittaker's head.
They have to. Because they know their
guys
emotionally,
make him fight the fight that he doesn't.
Their guys outgunned, Sam. They know that their guys outgunned in most departments. Maybe not heart. But we won't know that. We'll never know that because Ben Whittaker's never going to admit that his ass went, is he? Ever?
No chance.
There's absolutely no chance of that. So we'll never know. But yeah, they're trying to get every edge they can.
Yeah. Look, the debate still rages on about that.
Don't know.
Nobody knows, do they? The only person who knows is Ben Whittaker.
Yeah.
And I think it'll stay that way forever. Yes, Daz, hope you're well, mate. Enjoying your winnings from last night. So far, I think we're only a round and a half in, aren't we, Jay? Cutler's probably having the slight edge, but it's pretty close so far, not a whole lot.
Not much going on, to be fair. They're sort of cancelling each other out, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Eggington looks marked up, right side of his face, which is a concern for me early.
He marks up a lot, doesn't he, Eggington, normally?
Yeah. He's got bad scar tissue. He's got, his brows are very. It's hard to explain. I've got it. I've had both mine split open, not from boxing, but
yeah, you know what I mean, Luca. We've all got our opinion on it, and I think 99.9% of us think we know what we saw. But what I mean is, we're never going to get an admission on what happened, are we?
No. Nope. So, we nearly got the world's first double injury stoppage, didn't we? Until somebody from Liam Cameron's corner screamed at him to get up.
I thought it was the Royal Rumble.
I know. Eggington's actually cut.
He is. He's always got some. You are right about his scar tissue. He's always got something going on, Eggington.
It's horrendous. I've been clipped a couple of times. Just caught. My friend caught me with his elbow, purely accidental and not that hard. It just opened wide open. That one on my left eyebrow, I stuck it back together with clear nail varnish and put a plaster over it, and it healed better than this one. And that one I had plastic surgery on.
Jeez. Don't play boxing, mate.
No, the one from boxing. To be fair, neither were from boxing.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Luke. I do know what you mean. He can't come out and say it. You're
Impossible.
right.
Yeah, he's never ever gonna do that. It goes against every value that boxers are meant to hold dear to the heart.
We all know what we saw that night. We all know what we saw that night, and the visual wasn't good. If you're a Ben Whittaker fan, that's
we saw.
I'm always hasty about calling a fighter a quitter, though, because
I think
I've never been in there and done it. So how do I know that I wouldn't quit if I was Ben Whittaker?
I've quit. So I swear to God, my first one.
You know what it is, though? Could have been the best decision of his career to do that.
Possibly, it's put more eyeballs on him. And
if he stops him tonight or puts on a clinic tonight, then he comes out of it even better than if he'd have just beat him in the first fight.
Yeah.
Oh, but not by Eggington.
I know how he feels. Not obviously not on that level. What I'm saying is I've been in a boxing match, getting beat, and I've had the option to continue, and I didn't continue. I got stopped. So I know what it's like when you can't go on anymore. I couldn't go on anymore. I was gassed.
I'd be gassed after throwing 3 shots.
Yeah, I think I threw 4.5. I did a round and a bit.
This is becoming a fight, phone booth fight now. They're both just having a go.
I don't think Eggington's face won't hold up.
Yeah. Cutler's pushing him back a bit now, isn't he?
He is, but Eggington's jab. Oh, great shot.
Oh, good right hand by Eggington, yeah. Great shot.
He just 1-2'd him before that as well.
Just kind of bounced off Cutler's head, though, didn't it? No
reaction. He laughed at it, yeah. People forget Eggington's only 31.
It's insane how long he's been fighting for.
At a good level. He was Barry Earn's favourite fighter at one point.
Mate, it's because he's never in a bad fight, and there's a lot to be said about that.
Listen, in his story as well, he turned pro to be a journeyman.
He did.
He turned pro to be a journeyman.
Did he win European? Is he former European champion, Eggington?
I think he won. I think he's had European and Commonwealth.
Shot on the inside.
I think he's had Commonwealth as well, has he not?
Yeah, he's definitely won a few belts. That's something Luca would know that.
He hasn't won British though, has he? I don't think.
Don't know. I tell you what, though, on the inside, I like Eggington's work here on the inside. Oh, some good shots again. This is warming up nicely now in this third round.
Oh, got caught himself with the left up there on the exit. Cutler's really good with that shot.
He is. We've got Dirty and Red in the house. Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for joining me and Jay tonight. We both think Ben will win. Jay thinks a TKO second half of the fight. I think Ben wins on points.
Jay's ordinarily wrong.
Yeah, I'm not far behind him.
Do not come to us for bets and shit like that because you'll be disappointed.
Yes. So
this is purely fun.
Liam Cameron for the stoppage.
Yeah. Just go the total polar opposite to what us two sausages are saying because we're always wrong. But when we're right, we're right. We always get the random ones right, don't we?
No. What do you think yourself, Dirty and Red? Eggington's facing Mesh Jay already.
Yeah. Is. I give him that round though. I gave him that round.
Here's Liam, the Sheffield better behave. Yeah, man, 100%. Thanks for joining us. We'll always pull up the chats in the comments, my friend. Let us know what you think of the Whittaker Cameron fight. We need some more opinions. Luca, who do you think is going to win? I don't know if I've seen Luca's official pick for Whittaker Cameron too. I think he said Cameron, but I can't remember. And anybody else that's with us, there's 13 of you with us at the minute. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and let us know your main event predictions because that's what. Leon Rocky Edwards on the screen, Jay.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Paul Smith.
My lad met him at some. I think it might have been WrestleMania or something like that. Not long after he'd won the belt.
Yeah. We got Paul Whittaker in the chat. He'll have to change his tactics this time. Could be a relation.
I don't believe it is. Because if you were, you'd be ringside, Paul.
Yeah.
Are you a second cousin twice removed?
Yeah, well, look, Paul, we're backing him to the hills.
But no, I think you're right, Paul. He's got a box different. He's got to do what got him to the dance, man. Do your skills, your bolo punches, your alley shuffle, blink him on head, kick him up his backside. Everything that got him to the dance is fast twitch muscles movement, not get hit. Don't stand in front of him and try outgun him, because that's just that's the wrong tactic, and he's got drawn into a fight. I don't think he'll make that mistake this time.
He can't.
I don't. No, you're right. He can't. It's not about it.
That's Cameron's chance, though, isn't it?
Yeah, to get him into a dogfight. But we are, Pete, this narrative that Liam's this rough, tough, dirty. He's not. He's not got many great wins. He's boxed at an all right level, and Whittaker should be able to get past this hurdle pretty easily. I think he just had an off night last time, but we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, mate. We're going to see in about an hour's time from now.
Cutler with some big intakes of breath there.
Love it. My sister's Budgie's uncle.
Oh, right. I didn't realise it were that close. All right. Fanboy,
yeah. I think Cameron can do it. Here's Lucas' thoughts. I think Cameron can do it. Not sure about the mentality or the power to bother him. I bet on Cameron in the first fight too. Yeah, you did actually. I saw that. Look.
Well, I bet the draw, Luca. I think we all did all right that night. But I had Whittaker winning that fight. But I think I had him something stupid like 8 rounds up after 5. It wasn't a draw for me when it finished.
Yeah, 9-0 to Whittaker, and it was only 5 rounds. Oh, Eggington having some good shots here, but Cutler comes right back.
Gets caught himself there on ropes. He's staying too long there. Again, easy for me to say, sat at home in my living room. Good shot. Good shots, Eggington. This can't go flipping 10. Yeah. Surely not.
This quality fight.
We knew it would be.
Oh, yeah, we knew it'd be a brawl, this one.
In fact, some might say fight of the night.
Yeah. The premeditated fight of the night.
Cutler answering back. Eggington again. We're only halfway through, man. Wow. The punch output's crazy. Little one on the bell there. Eggington round for me.
Yeah, sounds in and about right. Close, I would say.
Yeah. Very close.
Yeah, I think you're right about the fill gap before.
Told you. Yeah, I did. Listen, anything other than that is a bonus, but I always prepare myself for Johnny and Anna doing bullshit. Fucking replayed backstage interviews and
half an hour VT of Ben Whittaker's recovery.
Probably, and then there'll be at least 10 Go Compare adverts and Voltarol. So yeah, I think I might take my dogs for a run in between.
Eggington washed up. Josh says, thanks for joining us, Josh. Yeah, look,
I won't go that far. Absolutely not.
Look, to be fair remember when he got knocked out like a round, Eggington by who was it that knocked him out in the round?
Can't remember. I'll have a look.
There was or like 2 rounds or something. He's got banged out randomly, and that I think Matchroom dropped him after that.
Yeah, they did. It wasn't Liam Smith, was it?
No. It was like some random fighter that was meant to just come in and lose.
Cheeseman's beat him. Liam Smith has beat him. Mohammed Mimouni, that was a European one, wasn't it? Bradley Skeet, Johnny Coyle, Dale Evans. So it must have been Abbas Baru. Nope. Dennis Hogan. It was either Cheeseman or Hogan. I think Liam Smith battered him.
Yeah, Liam Smith nailed him, didn't he? That was a complete mismatch. John Nelson is horrendous. If you watch top ranked shows on Sky, it's literally Volta. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Amazing, Luca. Yeah, you are right.
That's what I'm saying. Go compare them, Volta.
Sky Sports Boxing.
Oosh, ooh, and it's got that woman doing the punchback. Oosh, oosh.
Yeah,
and then the back goes, Volta.
Eggington slowing down a bit here for me.
I thought that in the last round, but Cutler's not. He's slowed down himself, so I don't know if Cutler's saving something for later on to then try to get him out of there, because he's not doing much himself. Look, holding on there.
Yeah, possibly.
I think Cutler himself is cut, or is that Eggington's blood on Cutler's eyebrow?
Yeah, potentially. I think Cutler's coming on strong now. Definitely.
Eggington's just that little bit off the pace now, and he's missing, whereas before he were catching him.
Yeah.
As we say that, he catches him with a 3-punch combination. I think it's Eggington's blood on Cutler. Those hooks are nasty from Cutler.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. Cutler, I'm impressed. Like Lucas said, bizarre about that Brad Ray first round stoppage a few years back.
Yeah. Nobody's taking command of this fight yet, though. Nobody.
No.
Oh, great shot by Cutler, and Eggington answers him straight back. Cutler falls forward. He's now sagging on the ropes. Purposely sagging. I don't mean his legs have gone. He's letting himself go limp to get out of range. What an
big
exchange.
shots raining in at the end of the round.
Eggington round for me, that.
Funny thing is, I've bar back still. I know. Just after those adverts playing in your dreams that night, Luca. Sam had to pick up the check and dash to Uber Eats. Jeez, Josh loves it.
Eggington fan, Josh, yeah? Bloody hell.
We do love opinions on here, though, mate. So you're in the right place. Watching on my phone, just could be wrong. I have this 4-1 Sam after 5. Must be on the ale, Liam.
Yeah, I've got it up by 1. I've got him up by 1, Liam. I've got it 48-47 to Eggington.
I would have said it's probably 3-2 to Cutler, but I probably haven't been scoring it as closely as.
Yeah.
What that was.
Yeah, and he gets him again in a second. Watch.
That was the exchange at the end of the round.
There you go. Bosh. Yeah, he got him with 2. 1 under and 1 again.
Good chin on Cutler.
Yeah.
Eating them for breakfast. Hope you're having a good night, Liam. You weren't sneaking away to watch, are you?
Unfortunately, Liam can't be with us this evening. That was a bit somber. He hasn't died, by the way. He's watching it. He's watching it here. Fucking hell. He's just got he's at a family engagement. He'll be back with us as usual next week. For
the big one. After tonight, Ben won't be called Whittaker. It could be Liam. Called Rocky Marshmallow. Like it, Paul. Very good. Look, Liam could have some superpowers tonight with that new hairline.
I tell you what, though, it hasn't taken, though, has it? Because he'd have been better off shaving it off, because you can still see its sunroof. I'd be kicking off, man. That's why I
shouldn't have said it. We spent all last night talking about. I apologise.
That's why I won't get one, man. Fuck that. I know a couple of guys that have had it and it's not taken properly.
I've just realised Simicast was sat chatting to Rocky Edwards, was it, or Paul Smith ringside a minute ago, and was he not playing for Liverpool?
Simicast? Oh yeah, but he was playing Leicester, so
just literally round the corner.
Yeah, so there might be a few of them there. He's a Scouser though, Simicast, isn't he? The Greek Scouser lad.
The Greek Scouser.
Played well today, to be fair. This it's getting a bit scrappy now. This is the epitome of a phone booth fight. Neither of them are taking a backward step.
Yeah, that's what we want to see.
As I say, that Cutler goes on the back foot.
Yeah.
Right on cue. Cutler went on back foot. Cheers, Lee.
Cutler's cut, Luca says. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is. See it, left eye.
I did say that a few rounds ago, and then I thought it were Eggington's blood.
Yeah. Interesting, then cut a piece.
Headbutt there. Eggington's complaining a little bit. He's going to warn them both. They're both going in low, to be fair. Cutler looks a mess.
He does, yeah. It's a bad one.
We were saying that about Eggington not so long back.
Yeah.
You
it's
know,
going to be interesting now.
Yeah. This fight's anybody's for the taking at the minute.
Oh, great response from Cutler. Eggington fell short, didn't he? With a couple of right hands.
This fight is Cutler round for me. I've got it all even now. 57-57 going into round 7. Shakan Pitters.
Yeah, the most cursed fighter in the history of boxing.
The highlight of his career, British champion 2020. Hasn't fought since.
Yeah.
It's just so unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's had that Euro title shot called off twice now, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Oh, we got 4 rounds left. Could be getting a 10 o'clock main event here.
You're going to curse that, you. We'll be sat in at 11:30. Yeah, any minute now.
Yeah.
Just got this last fucking montage and monologue from Johnny. Anna's interviewing randoms backstage.
Oh, God. Yeah, they'll have anybody on.
They've stemmed the blood for the... Well, I say that, he hasn't been hit with a shot yet, but looks to have stemmed the bleeding initially. Eggington seems to have got his second wind. Look at that. Strong jab by Eggington. Cutler's blinking now. That jab's catching him.
Yeah,
he's bleeding again.
I do remember that. Yeah, that was hilarious. Wasn't that around the purse bid for, who was it? Chev against... There's one of boxers cruiserweights anyway for the British title. I can't even remember who it was now. Oh, good body shot by Cutler. Going to be close. This Eggington's got plenty left in the tank by the looks of it.
I think he's having a bit of a second wind, if I'm honest.
He's always been in good shape, though, Eggington, hasn't he? He's never had any issues with stamina. Trains hard.
Sorry, snooking.
I think Cutler looks sharper, but Eggington seems to have a bit more in the tank.
He's throwing more punches. Cutler's waiting too long for me to get off.
Yes, Luca, of course. Vidal, how could I forget? Now that's happening next week. Yeah, you're right.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but do you know a fight that I'm looking forward to that's coming up? Ty Mitchell against Idris Virgo.
What's that? A misfits job?
It's a misfits job, but Ty Mitchell's pretty good. His thing is son, isn't he? Clifton Mitchell's son.
Yeah, he is.
He got sent down, didn't he, for killing someone? But hitting someone, and I think they fell and whatever anyway. But so he can't fight under the British Boxing Board of Control, I don't believe. So he's in there. Idris Virgo can box.
Yeah, I thought. Sorry, mate. I was just looking. Eggington was on the floor, but it was just a slip.
It was a slip. Yeah, that's why I didn't react.
Yeah, Josh's actually doing well. To be fair, I think a draw, Jay, as you said before the fight, is very much in play.
Yeah, I picked it for a reason. They're very evenly matched. I think 2 or 3 years ago, this is a totally different fight. I think Eggington's
got a lot of miles on the clock, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's not the same fighter he was, but still very good.
Yeah.
Cutler's finding it difficult to get into range now and waiting too long. And Eggington's just popping his jab out. Oh, Eggington round for me.
Yeah, 19 Ambition 93. Thanks for joining us this evening. Jay, you've got Eggington one ahead, have you?
I have, yeah.
Very close fight.
67, 66.
Yeah, we've got three rounds to go, have we?
Yeah, 8, 9,
7.
10.
Yeah, it's still in the balance, definitely.
Let's have a look what we got here. I'm pretty sure I think I might have stuck a cheeky fiver on this draw, you know. I will have done.
Yeah, the draw's very much in play. Here's Ben Whittaker going for his final.
Well, let's put it this way, right? I got it at 16-1, and they're offering me a decent cash out now.
Yeah, it's got draw written all over it, to be fair.
Yeah, I aren't cashing out. I'll let that ride for what it is.
Right then, 3 rounds to go.
That was just a random whistle, by the way. That's not like last night where he was bored.
yeah.
We were going to start playing I Spy at one stage, weren't we?
Something beginning with
B. And it ain't boxing.
I don't know. That wasn't boxing last night. I don't know what it was. Good shot by Cutler. I think whoever finishes this one stronger. And
yeah, I think you might be right there, Josh.
Yeah, that's definitely in play as well. He's the home fighter, isn't he? Even though Eggington's fighting at home, he's the boxer.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Luca. I got 16s.
Who's favourite, Luca?
I think Cutler was slight favourite going in.
What a body shot by Eggington. Cutler took it well, but that was a peach left hook downstairs.
You can get 11 to 20. Cutler's favourite.
Yeah.
Just.
Sounds but he's landed 3 or 4 great shots there on Eggington.
Took him well loaded, old Sambo.
Cutler's having a really good flurry here.
Sam Eggington with WBC sticker on back of his shorts. He's held every WBC title bar the actual world. The proper one. He's had silvers, internationals.
It's close, isn't it? I think Jay, you'll.
I think if Cutler wins this round, I've got it even.
Yeah.
I think at one stage Eggington was the Birmingham, north side of Birmingham WBC welterweight champion. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a belt for that.
The Midlands area WBC champion.
Yeah. The interim WBC. Southern Midlands.
Yeah, I think Eggington will have to finish really strong to take it on the cards. And I don't mean that by the actual fight. I just mean by the way the cards will probably go.
Yeah. A lot of very close rounds as well. And if you've edged them to Cutler, then he wins the fight unanimous.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moaning again about his eye, Eggington. It's twice he's done it now. He's trying to get Cutler deducted, I think, because he is going in low. But Eggington's taller than him, so he's got no choice but to go in low. His eyes closing. It looks a mess, doesn't it? So I have now got the fight 67-67 going into round 9. 76-76, sorry.
Draw scorecard with 2 to go. JB's here. Hope you're well, JB. It's very close odds live after, look, all to play for, really. I think it'd be really interesting to me, Jay, if Eggington wins the next 2 rounds clearly. If
he wins them clearly, then I think we've got a draw. But if he doesn't, if they're close, then I think Cutler gets a UD like 6-4, something like that.
JB's got.
That's not my scorecard, by the way. My scorecard. If somebody won the next 2 rounds, then I would have it 6-4. in whoever's favour. I've got it even now, so it's all to play for on JFT's scorecard.
Here we go. Eggington's corner saying it's very close. He needs to lift himself every minute counts.
What's going on? Oh, he's having Doc to look at his eye.
Oh, what? John Pegg's a great trainer.
They're going to pull him out.
Oh, don't pull him. Stopped it. Stopping it.
Why?
Oh, what?
They're going to go to scorecards. They're going to
say sorry.
Wait a second. They're going to go scorecards.
Sorry,
we
Lucas
have a draw.
Yeah.
We have a draw.
Yeah.
Technical draw.
So because it was a headbutt, they're going to go to the cards?
Maybe, because I don't know now, because Eggington looks worried now.
Lucas put.
Yeah.
It must be because it was an accidental job.
No, because Eggington, I don't know what.
Eggington's celebrating because it's not like he's been stopped because he could.
I don't get it though. I'm going to mute a second and turn the volume on.
Viewers' verdict have got it a draw as well. They've got a 10-10 round, of course. They always do. But it's going to be very interesting. Big Supreme, hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for being with us, as always. Yeah, I think it's just because right on the top of his eye. His eyes are bloody, but I don't think it needs stock. Yeah, look, from what I can see, I'm with you, Luca, but I guess the doctor knows best, but there wasn't really too much protest from Eggington, I don't think. It's the ref doing it. Surely it'll go to the cards. Josh has got to be Cutler. And we shall soon find out. Eggington's looking very pleased for himself. Draw for JB. If the doctor gets involved, it should be a TKO stoppage after the foot. It normally used to be like that way, but I think it's because it was an accidental clash of heads that caused it, I believe. I mean, I'm on mute, so I don't fully know, but if anybody can, I don't think it was a punch. Maybe I'm making that up though. I don't know. Big Supremist accidental clash. Yeah, there you go. Lucas said. Accidental clash of heads. Can't award Cutler the fight for dropping the knot in. So yeah, we'll get a. Oh, there we go. We're getting a replay. It is in an awkward spot. The cut. Taking forever to get cards together if it is going to the cards. Every round there's a clash of heads. Eggington looks really, really happy. As if he's relieved to be out of there. Lee Cutler lost. Dirty in red. Just put. I haven't had the cards yet. Maybe just thinks it. Right, here we go. I'm going to listen to them. Well, Eggington wins.
It's because we're 10 seconds behind, if you remember. I paused to wait for you. So when they've said Cutler lost, they got the decision before us.
What you're looking at,
97, 90.
The cards were way wide.
Mental that. Mental scoring.
Thanks, Kingdom Life and Remy, for joining us. Eggington wins unanimous decision. Twitter is
I'm not feeling that. That wasn't a wide points. I had it a draw, so you know.
Yeah, no, I thought Dirty Red was just saying he thought Cutler lost. I don't think he actually knew. She said, hope Cutler wins, but no, he lost on a unanimous decision. Luca, that is a crazy card for me.
At the time of the stoppage, I had it 76-76. And you couldn't score they said they scored the 9th round. How? They didn't throw a punch.
I know. What was that about as well?
Lunatic. So what? They just give it to Eggington.
Well. Yeah. Anyone that's with us, Cooper, thanks for joining us.
Well, they must have given it to Eggington because 2 of them had it by 2 rounds. So they must have given the last round to no Kingdom Life. Unfortunately, not.
Sam Eggington won the fight by unanimous decision.
They've got to run that back.
Yeah.
Put that on again. Headline. Fight of the night. What did I tell you? A WBC strap. Eggington, go on. I don't know what it was. Midlands area.
Never seen that one before. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was just a weird ending to the fight, wasn't it?
I'm hoping that's the controversy done for tonight because we've had the Fraser Clark stoppage. We've had that. Here we go.
It's only just beginning, I reckon.
Oh God. How much filler do you reckon we've got now then? 20 minutes?
I'd say we've got a good bit. Yeah, then we'll have a little 5-minute rest, hopefully, Jay, but it'll probably be more like 20, as you say. Thanks to everyone who joined. Anyone asking again, just to remind you, Sam Eggington won a UD. Whittaker's dancing in the locker room from what I can see. We'll be back in hopefully about 10 minutes for Ben Whittaker, Liam Cameron 2. Jay, can't wait for it.
Oh, let's go.
Let's do it. In Saudi, scored the last round in Whittaker. Yeah, they did.
Mad. So they've given it to Eggington.
I just don't get that. How can they score it?
You can't. It's impossible to. Yeah. So you're either picking someone that you favour, or you're tossing a coin, or you're doing rock, paper, scissors.
What can you score? Eggington walked over to get his cut check, so he wins.
Horrendous cut. Horrendous cut over his left, and that wasn't caused by an headbutt.
Yeah, 10-9 Eggington. He walked a few steps to see the doctor to get his eye checked.
I know.
Cutler was too stationary. Oh, Jesus. Right, everybody, thanks for joining us. Jay, thank you.